young Satoshi. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Dragonchain, 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 Dragonchain. Mine 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These dragons selling like they hotcakes. We go to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you want to transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain, Dragonchain, Dragonchain. Dragonchain, 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 Dragonchain. Mine 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These dragons selling like they hotcakes. We going to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you want to transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain, Dragonchain, Dragonchain. My ETH costs more than your rent. I spend my life savings, get a 10. Dragons get the hottest coming next. Me and Joe Rose making bets. All this shit seem new to me. Mixing blockchain with security. Keeping data safe is the fluency. How could you not fuck with the company? This the best thing since the internet. Shout to Joe Nell on the project. Dragon Days of Summer getting tired yet? Other coin holders flying private jet. Bought a few dragons for retirement. Eileen Quentin, please call me if you got a sec. Blockchain business, yeah, we eyeing it. The dragon is a leash, and we mining it. Dragonchain, 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 Dragonchain. My 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These dragons selling like they hotcakes. We going to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you want to transact on a marketplace, Dragonchain, Dragonchain, Dragonchain. Dragonchain, 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 Dragonchain. My 10 blocks on the blockchain. My ETH father for the got paid. These dragons selling like they hotcakes. We going to the moon like we don't got breaks. If you want to transact on the marketplace, Dragonchain, Dragonchain, Dragonchain. Hey. Ooh. It's your boy Young Satoshi. Shout out Joe Rose. Shout out Eileen. Shout out Joe Nell. What up, Crypto Crusader? I see you. Let's do this. 2018 is our year. Ooh.
All right, welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky. This is the Dragonchain Update Show. Blast from the past there. Good stuff. This is episode 1x29. Is that right? Or 20A? Oh, we don't have an update here. I don't have an update here. I'm going to see. I don't even have the place to get the update. So that's a mistake on our part. It is episode 0x12a. So I think that's 1x20a. I'm pretty sure that's right. We'll have to check that. Next week we'll have it right, though. It's the 298th weekly episode with AMA. So welcome, and get in your question if you have something before I go to refresh that. So first off, nothing on this show is ever financial advice, if that would even make any sense. And make sure you stay tuned after the updates for the AMA. So first off, Dragonchain updates, and we will have a case update right before the AMA, I think it is. Anyway, it's right at the end of all the updates. So first off, this shows governance lot from last week. Generated 548 tokens. There was one question only for 274 lot. The host received 137 lot, and Dragonchain received 137 lot. So have at it. Make sure you get some questions in. It's always a good thing to have questions from you. Next, we go to Den.Social updates. So the first update is the DenDAO meeting for today, Thursday, April 24, 2025. It is every Thursday at 2 p.m. Central, 1400 Central, 8 p.m. UTC. DenDAO meeting conducted by our great emperor. I am. I probably need something. I need to be able to say his name and then say something that would make sense. But anyway, so thanks for that. I was on last week. If you have any questions, any things that you want covered, you can go and reply to this post in the DenDAO layer and get it on air. You can also go to these links here, right here, and actually join live. You don't even have to show your picture. It's just a meeting, so you can keep your camera off if you like, but you could join there and ask a question live to surprise us or try to stump us or something. It would be good. Anyway, show up to that. It's a good thing that we do that, and it's a great thing that our good emperor is doing that. every week. That's going to be a very helpful thing in time, especially with the things that are coming up. And let's see here. If you missed it, so updates for World Blockchain Roundtable. If you missed it, last week's episode was how a government can use blockchain to manage tariffs. It was a good show. The more views it gets the first week, the more lot for governance all of the participants will get. And for this week's episode, it is episode 205. The topic is modularity in blockchain. That should be a fan favorite. That should be a very useful and excellent episode. Let's see if we have any. We have a question from Dayrock, 2 questions from Dayrocks. We have something for I am, and a couple of comments from Adi and Badri and Abiwan. Is it Adiwan? Abawan. Sorry. And so get in there and ask a question before that goes live so you can get some credit for it, some governance goodness. And we go to Dracaria updates. So let's see here. First off, I don't have anything prepared for this because we've been super busy. And we've been working through major website updates, getting everything in place. It's starting to look really nice, starting to be very obvious, what's coming with it. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be an amazing project when we get it out. So we're getting ridiculously close to it. We're actually hoping that we get through I guess I should say as to updates in sequence from last week, for example, we actually have gotten the rendering running on Linux, and we have the render pipeline working. In fact, even the queuing works. All of the things that you have to have, the little details in the deployment all work, and this is all in dev environment right now. But we're hoping that we will be able to do some data cleanup, some data prep. We're essentially going to wipe all of the dev environment data and run through full end-to-end tests all the way from, getting some gateway keys, spawning some eggs, having the eggs hatch, and having the dragons rendered, and then all of the things that are necessary on the website for everything that should happen in between. That you can see your egg, you can see when it's hatching, you can see when it has hatched, you can see the dragon, you can see the genome, you can see all of those things, the elements, and everything about from the white paper. It's going to be really exciting because when we have that running, then it's a matter of, okay, what can we do to test that it won't break in this case or that case or various situations. And of course, once we're confident with that, then we will deploy it to a more proper production environment, do another set of tests in that environment, integration tests and things like that, and then finalize everything, and then we'll tell you guys, and we'll be set to release it, and it'll be fun. So and we have to, we are going to be still giving away more gateway keys. So if you have not gotten one yet, pay attention, because there will be many more to be handed out. I think there are at least 10 more, I believe, on the public side that are going out. And I think that's everything. So really exciting stuff in Dracaria. We're getting so close. So anyway, let's see here. Next, we go to the AMA. So while we refresh the AMA questions, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and everything else wherever you're watching this show. Okay, so this is 0x12a, 12a, 1x20a. I think that's right. The AMA. So it is refreshed. And we go down to the first question from, is that right? Yeah, first question from Ananda. What is the current fee structure for those with time and for those without it? That's excellent. Here, let me see. This, you might have to bear with me for a second here. And it might be, let me see if I can quickly, if I can't get quickly logged in, I will have to just give you a generic answer, but I'm going to try. Sorry, I have to try to get logged into this. DC console. Oh, come on. Where's it at? Where's it at? I have to try to find the right one. There we go. And I'm going to copy that. Let's see if it takes me to the right place. Yes, it did. Okay, so now, I need to do some updates on my profile, but either way, let's see here. So I go to business notes. I'm not going to show you this yet because some of this stuff is proprietary. I don't want to release any. Okay, here's a test chain. So I can go in here, and I can share this tab. So here's my test chain. I can manage time. There's nothing running on this chain. So if somebody did, get into it or something, it wouldn't matter. I guess it's not even running actually. So because this was running on my local device and it is no longer running, so it's nothing even to hack. So if you're looking at it for that reason, you can't get anywhere with it. So with zero time, we're talking about, and I don't have any time available on this account right now because I haven't moved. I think I'm using it on either the account that's running Den or the account that's running Eternal or both. But either way, if you have no time, it looks like it's $1 per transaction, right? So pretty expensive. However, if you apply 250,000 to 500,000 times, 50 cents, up to 1,500,000, you hit $0.25. At 1 million, you hit 10 cents. Yeah, maybe I can't really make this bigger without messing up everything on my layout. So that one way or another, you can see it goes, it goes down to a penny, then half a penny, then a quarter of a penny, then a tenth of a penny, and all the way down here to if you have 1 billion time, then it's ridiculously cheap. So you can do, and this is where we ran, if you remember, the big demo where we did the 260 or 200, however many million transactions we ran at the lowest. And I think we still spent at the time something like $20,000 worth of dragons. So it's still got a lot of people, good rewards. So it's worth running a node when things like, and future things are coming, and we're going to in fact have, I do believe, some pretty significant updates to that system that are should be considered very positive from people. That there's some really exciting stuff that I've been working on with the team in a couple of areas, including, we've talked about it before. We're going to have some major improvements for the infrastructure side in a new version of Dragonchain Core, and those are coming, and that will also, it'll probably be followed by, it's possible that the ordering could be different, but I think that we're going to do the L1s, and then we're going to release an update to the verification nodes that will be a significant help to people running those in terms of easier to deploy and update, and they will run on much smaller footprint devices. You could get a little Raspberry Pi, or I have some other devices here that you could potentially run it on, little bitty things that you could just plug in and set on a shelf or something, or you can still run it in the cloud, but it'll be much less expensive. It's already cheap, but it will be crazy cheap with those new updates. So it's really exciting stuff coming related to that. And anyway, the fee structure, there are some things that we're looking at that might, for one thing, make it more dynamic. So it could, it would be more flexible in time and there'll be more opportunity, hopefully, to make money as a verification node, and also still for businesses to come in and have a real advantage in using Dragonchain. So anyway, great question. And let me vote it up. Let me vote it up. I always vote these up. 987. So thank you very much. I am, and a great looking German Shepherd. I can't remember his name, but his or her name, either way. How does Den.Social and other social media platforms benefit society? So social media platforms, I would say generally some social media platforms don't benefit society. I think especially the ones that are censored. I think that they are intended to manipulate society or to manipulate people's brain chemicals, which is not a benefit, I don't think. And there's some people that think that it's caused various issues in the world, and you point at Facebook, Meta, you point at, there are several others, Reddit and Tumblr and places like that are, I think, net negative. There's some really toxic, bad stuff that those platforms have done to people, to kids, to others. YouTube, partially, but at the same time, there are positives in some of them. YouTube, for all the bad, there is some good. And I would say Den is quite different. Number of things. It's very transparent. It's very it does not. It has never purchased bots to fake activity. It's never done a lot of the bad things that a lot of those platforms have. Of course, it hasn't ever gotten VC funding either. So, we need to find a way to get it funding that doesn't break any of those principles, really. And I think we have something that would do that. So let's just hopefully we can get through that. And by the time that the Dragonchain announcements come, which everybody's waiting for still, that we'll be able to have something to show on the Den side itself for the how we're moving forward. What are we moving into? But Den.Social has a great deal, as does any well-intentioned social media platform. There are some things that it can definitely benefit society, communication of information, of truth, of, good things. So I would say how it benefits society. And, a number of other people could say too that, Den has, if you look at many posts, that there are people around the world who have been able to take their earnings from Den and, buy food for their family and pay bills and pay for various other charitable things and good things in the world that have come from it. So there are specific things for sure, but you have to. I think you have to be well intentioned. You have to mean to do it. You have to mean to do well to get it. So anyway, thank you. That's the end of the AMA. So let's see here. Next, we have the case update. So nothing great new to report yet. We're hopeful that we hear something before the 28th. I believe the 28th is the expiration of the stay. I believe I'm using the right terminology. The stay that was granted by the court to 90 days to give us after the new administration came in, and they did a lot of good things already, dropping many cases. They dropped some cases that I'm surprised they dropped, that seem to have possibly allegedly been fraudulent, but anyway, it makes you wonder. But I do know that we still expect it to happen, so hopefully we'll hear soon, and we will let you know as soon as we can. So just stay tuned, pay attention. Make sure you're following Dragonchain on Twitter. on X for one, because that's where that announcement will probably come first. Either there or Den. It might come to Den first, actually. So maybe we'll post it on Den first, and then we'll post it on Dragonchain on X. We'll see. But anyway, watch for that, and we're confident either way. I mean, if we have to go to court, we have to go to court. But I hope not, because it'll cost more. But maybe that's what some people want out there. But I'm hoping that the people that want that aren't in charge anymore. And I was hoping, frankly, that they were waiting for the new SEC chair to step in, and he is, I do believe, now sworn in. I believe that's correct, Atkins. So I hope we hear something soon, right? We'll let you guys know. So and in the meantime, make sure you go to the Lucius tool, Lucius. I don't know how you pronounce it. I can't remember ever. I apologize. But if you go to Telegram, it's Dragon Talk, the official Dragonchain channel on Telegram. It's pinned to the top. Otherwise, you can look in posts on Den. You can look in posts on X and find a link. But either way, it's well worth it. Even if you're not writing something to your congressperson or to Doge SEC or the SEC crypto task force, because it will actually give you insight, even if you're doing something for design for a project, to say, how can I use Dragonchain to tie this concept and this concept together? It's remarkably good at pulling things together that I have even forgotten about, that we've done. We've been doing this for 7 years in the public, more than 7 years in the public, and more than that after release from Disney, and about a little more than 10 years. I guess it is more than 10 years since we started in Disney. So it's kind of a crazy amount of time, and there are a lot of things that Lucius knows about that a normal human being will have forgotten, or when it's brought up, I'm like, oh, I remember that, and I can go into detail, but I would have potentially not thought to bring it up in the context of whatever you're asking. So we maybe should start doing AMAs with Lucius right there. Maybe I should start seeing what he gives us as well, and then I can add to it. Maybe I'll do that from now on. Right, that'll be useful and fun. So we'll do that. And anyway, so do use Lucius, and make sure you keep posting stuff. Really appreciate all the posts out there. All right, so that is it for the show. In closing, make sure you go to Dragonchain.Store and get some merch. Today I'm featuring the Den merch. Here's the Den cap. It's a Den mug. I think I have the Den mug down here. The coffee mug, the blue shirt with the I would say it might be it's at least the second best logo in crypto. I think I like it better even than the dang it. See, now I'm blanking on it. Anyway, the third best logo in crypto. I'll let you guys guess what that is. The purple one's still available. The Emperor has not issued a proclamation yet to tell us that we can't sell the purple one. So go out and get the purple one while you still can. All right. Purple and black is probably best, unless you like white shirts or something. So anyway, and go to legalfund.dragonchain.com, legalfund.dragonchain.com, to contribute either with your dirty fiat, dollars, euros, or any other that you can get through your credit card. I think we even accept Alipay, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, or in crypto. We'll accept any crypto, and the lawyers will be happy because we'll be able to pay our bills. So if you can, go and do that. Really appreciate it. Let us know you did it. Let the world know you did it if you can. And even if it's anonymous, we really appreciate it. And watch us again next week. Super happy Dragon Lucky, same time. And watch the roundtable, World Blockchain Roundtable today at 1100 Eastern, 1500 UTC. It's about 30 minutes, 33 minutes from now, for all of you that care about numbers. And make sure you follow the Dragon Chain, Real Denizens, and Dracaria World, and me, Jojo Rowe, on X and on Den.Social. I think that's it. And here, what should I play on the way out? I was gonna play something, but now I've lost it. I apologize. Here we go. All right, so I will see you again in 30 minutes or something. Thanks. Bye.
No mechanism exists to make payments over a communications channel without a trusted party. What is needed is an electronic payment system based on cryptographic proof instead of trust, allowing any two willing parties to transact directly with each other without the need for a trusted third party.